Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to this year's April's Fool event, in which we are occupying a nuclear attack submarine from the Cold War. And what an amazing job they did again. Gaijin never disappoints for the April Fool's events, and this year is not an exception. Fantastic event with a lot of detail to it and a lot of enjoyment to be had. Now we're in the US Virginia in these matches, and we are now steering this manual wire guided torpedo to its target, or at least we hope we will find a target within the limits of our range, which is in the middle of the screen. You have your depth of your torpedo, the range you have left, and which setup you currently have for guiding it. Very nice. On the top left of the screen you have your ultra high frequency sonar, which gives you an idea of where the seabed is, where the ice shelves are, and all that jazz, so you can avoid it. Especially on the darker maps. You do have night maps, and it can be quite dark when you get low. In the lower left corner you have your submarine and what kind of damage you took, how fast you're going ahead, and in which gear you are. Let's say you have your crew, you have whether you have flooding and fires and all that jazz. Very comprehensive. In the middle you have your different ship functions, the amount of torpedoes you will have, and your sonar and which kind of stuff you have active. For example, you have sonar on your submarine, but you also have active sonar on your torpedoes, which is very nice. Here we have another one, but this thing actually just died, I think. Because we do not get the kill, unfortunately. And there was another one on the left. I should have gone for that, but oh well. You never know, right? On the lower right bottom you have the overview of the map and the objectives, if there are any objectives. Sometimes it's just a team deathmatch, and at other times you have certain objectives. That was actually the case in that first match, where there were objectives to capture, and those matches actually can end very, very quickly. Now, I'm not a great expert on these submarine games. I've never played Silent Hunter, for example, and there's or Cold Waters. I've never played Cold Waters and other games like it. I've never been much into it, but I have to say this event, this April Fool's event, has surprised me, and I found it quite exciting to be steering these torpedoes, having these environmental sounds around you, and they really create an atmosphere, and it was fun. I had fun. Look at this shit. Here we have a sub. He knows nothing. Let's go. Yes, nice. We got one of the Russian planes. Oh, planes. We got one of the Russian planes. Yeah, sure, man. These are kind of strange planes, but alright. We've got a Russian plane. That's good. If you leave your sub running in any kind of gear, you can actually, after manually controlling your torpedo towards a target, you can come back to your sub and find it in a very, very strange position. And you'd be like, hey man, I didn't leave this thing like this. But yeah, that's what it can do. I don't know if that has to do with the actual quality of the sailing model of the sub, or whether that has to do with currents or anything. I don't know if they went that deep. But I found my sub like this a few times if I left it on a third forward or a third backwards. Especially backwards seems to get the sub in all kinds of funny poses under the water. But amazing job. I find this looking very, very good. An amazing job Gaijin did on putting this together on such short notice. If they really worked on this for 2 weeks, man, what kind of a game could they make if they put some more effort and time into this? Look at the sunshine on the sub. It's just very, very nice. We got another one. Thank you very much, sir. Now what I noticed, if you start sailing straight into the middle of the map, you will quickly die, because there's a lot of people actually firing off these torpedoes blindly and just running them straight into the middle of the map. And you know, active sonar sometimes get activated and you get a target and you can just finish somebody off. So I decided to camp, find a nice spot somewhere in a lower spot, and then shoot off your torpedoes. With the ultra high frequency sonar on the left, you will always be able to steer both torpedoes and your sub into a very deep and dark place if necessary. And I find that most torpedoes keep a certain depth anyway. Most people fly them me with the flying. I steer them on this kind of depth and keep going from there. They don't really look into the depths, although some people who have played it a little bit more already may, and may also already be aware of the camping sites. Oh, come on, no, 40-30, no! It came inactive 5 meters away from the hull of that sub. Otherwise we would have had another kill. Bloody hell. That was close. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I'm not in the correct position anymore. I drifted a little bit. So I need to reposition a little bit. But they did a fantastic job. I think the subs look absolutely great and gorgeous. And for the fun factor it offers, it is really nice. Although I have to say that after a certain while you have a few good matches in the depths and get 3 or 4 kills, and you basically know what you have to do to get some results in this game mode. But if they work this out further, it can come into the game for not that they would. I heard that they may be doing this as a test for future game, if I may believe the announcement. But of course that is the April Fool's announcement, so it may be a joke anyway. You never know. So there's not many subs left. After a while it becomes more and more difficult, and you will have less and less people actually pinging the map with sonar, so it will be harder to actually find somebody. And you know, God forbid you're on a dark map, it's even more difficult. You can of course activate the sonar on the torpedo as well, but the things just do not pop up just like that. You have to be within a certain range for it to actively work. Like here we go. This one we can get. They also pop away again sometimes on very short ranges. There we go. Nice. Hull break. Very good. Sometimes you get hits. It doesn't happen that often. I did get a lot of finishing blows, but you do get hits sometimes. 3 kills in that match. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that performance. Well, not much. I had fun, guys, definitely. You should definitely try it out. It's a load of fun. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.